Okay, this is my second test. I got this. Pancreatitis, cholecystitis, too easy. Okay, first question. Patient education on medication, blah, blah, blah. Man, I never even heard of that medication. Consists of select all that apply. Five answer choices? Let me tell you, those four words haunted me through the rest of my school life. End result, 80 is passing. My test score, 82. Welcome to my podcast. Look, I'm a J baby. Where I'm from, every medic knows what that means. She's a famous medic instructor. She taught everybody at the first EMS agency that I worked. That's why everybody knows her. She's famous. We earned our stripes in that class. As a matter of fact, some people had to go back 3, even 4 times. Her class would start with 40 and 9 of us would graduate. But it worked out because I made a 91 on the state exam. This is out of 100 questions. So I was very well prepared. But I just couldn't understand how I scored so low. The information didn't really seem hard, but I just didn't get it. So I went to my dean of nursing after class and she closed the door. I explained to her that I studied up and down. I spent many hours studying and I just don't get why I scored so low. Her words were something I never forget. She said, paramedics struggle because they don't think like nurses, they think like medics. And I said, wow. She said, let me explain. She said, in your paramedic brain, you see your patient in 10 to 15-minute increments. You're constantly reassessing and intervening. She said, but a nurse's brain says, who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get here? What is your baseline? And how do we get you back to that baseline? She said, you studied like a medic, but you didn't study like a nurse. You studied all the patho, but you skipped the nursing interventions and the teachings and things like medication safety. And I thought, I sure did. So I'm here to tell you, your paramedic brain will deceive you in nursing school. You cannot think like a paramedic. Nursing school covers many areas of nursing. It covers things like psych, med surg, leadership, OB, pharmacology, public health, etc. In nursing school, nursing is taught like being a generalist versus in paramedic school, we learn emergency medical science. Nursing school reflects that generalist idea. So think about it. There's a difference when you discharge someone with TB and you explaining the difference between a known side effect of a medication versus what type of reaction would cause you to seek medical attention. Now, don't get it twisted. My paramedic experience helped me out a great deal. Doing clinicals, man, when it came to things like IVs, doing medication drips, doing my medication passes, and also patient interactions, I had no problems. Now, some of my other classmates tend to struggle when it came to patient interactions because they just hadn't had as many interactions as I had. So let me explain on that a little further. A paramedic, when you're on a truck, you may see anywhere between 8 to 10 patients a shift. But over the months, over the years, you've seen hundreds and hundreds of patients. So it doesn't matter if the patient has a psych history or if it's an OB patient, or if it's a scared patient, a trauma patient, or just an overall difficult patient. We didn't have experience in that interaction. And I think that's probably the best use of my paramedic experience during nursing school. But you got to be careful. Don't take your paramedic attitude with you because you might tick off the scrunchy mafia. And you do not want any problems with the scrunchy mafia. I'm here to tell you. So, my advice is to put your paramedic brain in a box and put it on the shelf and take it back out when you finish school. All right. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you guys after the NCLEX. Take care.